The Britannia Stadium, home to Stoke City, once the most feared team in England, known for towels and long throws, but a nonce manager hired was all it took to see them go down. Their former heroes soon left for pastures new, and Stoke were left ruining their mistakes. But now, Stoke fans have reason to be out in arms again, have reasons to rise up again. A new breed of star, a new manager, a new hope on the horizon. Back to the old, out with the new. Meet the Pulis project. Firstly, I just have to say thank you for the warm welcome. No, I'm not him, but I'm sure he is a delightful person. So, on to the next part of the question. Yes, obviously I'm going to be basing my tactics around some old school build up. 6 foot plus players exclusively. Everyone below that height, I've already told them they'll be finding themselves a new club shortly, because to be honest, there's a reason girls won't go for those short ass beta male cucks. That is another great question, my friend. Yes, the board have challenged me. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous first public speaking thing since the BMP incident. They've challenged me with fighting for promotion, but like the Germans, I don't know when to stop the push, so I will be attempting to win the whole thing, of course. Yes, they've also set me the goals based around youth. But after recent situations at Everton, those are boxes that my pen just won't be ticking. So I'm going to be targeting experienced professionals to help us go straight up. Our pathetic cuck board have also asked us to only win 5 away games, which frankly is disgusting, because just like Wayne Rooney, when he sees a granny, I am an expert on playing away. We will be winning many more, and finally they wanted me to reduce the wage bill, so I'll be exterminating every player below 6 foot who is without blonde hair and wrong list. Just keep the 6 foot part in, and if you could change exterminating to removing in the press notes, thank you very much. We'll base the defence around a line deeper than I would go into Emma Watson, and a counter so hard and fast it would make a Bella Danger weep. We're going back to the long throw tactics of old, as I have found in my limit. Quackers, you can do. Quacky, you can do this. So I'm just nervous, okay? In my limited experience managing football teams, they are very similar to women. Balls are not something they want thrown into their box. At the end of the day, teams invest millions into training facilities, data analysts and players, and are stuck in this stuck in the Championship. All it took Burnley was some crosses and a mutual disdain for opposition shin bones. So if tricking my players into thinking that Adam Armstrong and Ilias Chair defecated into their nanas' mouths, I'm gonna do it. On to tactics though, and obviously I'll need some new players, so as such I can confirm the signings of Callum Patterson, Andrea Zivkovic and some Brazilian lad. To be honest, I'm not so sure about the last lad, but my lass, she knows a lot about Brazilians and said he is an excellent worker of the balls and at penetrating at defence, and trust me when I say she is very smooth down there, so hopefully he is the same. Yes, final question. You at the back with the shitty draw structure and clothing sense for 72-year-old nonce. My hearty, that is an absolutely blinding question, me laddie. Yes, Henno will be partnering Tyro up top, with Welsh Goddo providing the support, and I'm hoping Barfo can hold down the centre-back spot. Also, my relation to Uncle Tommy is not of importance. Go on then, you cheeky scamp. Yes.
Yes, Quacky, on fans' complaints about you calling Stoke an absolute shite town and now developing a random shite accent.
No more questions. Goodbye, me lovers, or whatever these shite northern fucks say. Yes, boys, that is Big Don Quacky Robinson. Welcome to Project Pulis. But before we get into the good bit, into the shithousery, I have one last surprise for you. One last signing before the next episode, before the games kick off. A player who has won the Prem. A player who has played in the Championship. An experienced international who's played at World Cups, Euros, and has never won a game. I present to you Christian Fuchs. Yes, boys and girls, I know. What a cop. Or what a pensioner. But we are Stoke and we do long throws. As I said previously, one thing was clear with Stoke. They were at their best when they treated the rest of the league like Marlon King treats people, turn him down. So as we go through this safe, you're going to be noticing a common denominator. Crosses, headers, throw-ins. The ball will be in the air so much the RAF are going to be suing very soon. As Man United had the generation of 92, as Arsenal had the Invincibles, Stoke will from this day forward be known as the Skyfuckers. As you can see, I've made a lot of signings, I've made a lot of sales, but I do have to address one big giant elephant in the room. Why is Joe Allen still here despite being a 5'8" twerp? Well, to be honest, to put it simply, the guy is going to be my innocent little shithouse scapegoat. As the great Sean Locke once said, I'd have auditioned him for the role of Hitler, but he just couldn't quite match Adolf's warmth. And that is the sort of player I want at the back when our backs are against the wall. Thank you. Goodbye. Boys and girls, don't you worry, I will not be leaving you in the lurch like a bad, well, to be fair, a pretty good South East London father. I am still here. It is game time, and it is Stoke City on the rise. Christian Fuchs, the experienced left back, the Premier League winner, wearing the captain's armband. Henry, you're a striker now, Suter. Up top with Tyrese Campbell. And the boys start quick. That is what we are aiming to do. The 6'7", yes, you heard it right, unit from down under, rising up and heading it with a thunder. Sam Kalukas, the carrot in the box himself, leading the charge. Tyrese Campbell gets the beautiful whippage in, and that was all it took for Henry Suter to put it top bin. Derby, to be fair, Wayne Rooney is the manager, so win or loss, this doesn't prove much. But you can already see the style we are going for. Look at that beautiful challenge. You have to let the man know he's there. Nathaniel Collins is only a youngster. He's only a young one. But he gets it. The absolute unit for man. I may actually have to let him partner Suter up front here and there. Derby think they can get a ball in. Literally our entire team. But the wingers are 6 foot plus. If you're wondering why am I being lenient with the wingers? Just like Joe Allen, they have something to offer, and that to offer is a giant throw-in. They'll be whipping those balls in just like they whip their giant slongs out on a night out in Stoke. We get the corner, but it is not quite enough. Even if our team towers over the opposition, it's FIFA. Going into the half-time, I mean, look at those stats. It's just a thing of beauty. You couldn't ask for more. No possession, barely any shots, shite pass accuracy, 1-0 up. Tony Pulis is somewhere weeping with joy right now at the sight of this. The Stoke fans must be buzzing. They have their Stoke back whips it in early. It is Coelho. Campbell, he's only 6 foot, he's only a little fella, and I can say that because I'm actually 6'3" in real life. And yes, I am the tallest person with a Napoleon complex you will ever meet. But they make the big mistake. I told you, Coelho, however you pronounce the fool's name, has the giant throw in. We have a giant in the box. Oh, I'm just getting giddy with excitement. John Obi Mikel, a man for the children, cheering up the fans after Derby decided to play party pooper. Tyrese lad, get that ball off the floor. No. No, I don't know how we're celebrating. That's not what we do around here. I'm sorry, Tyrese, you're gonna have to go, thank you, pal. That's not the sort of goal we score around here. That's not what we do around here. Zivkovic wins the ball deep, not high up the pitch. We ain't pressing, we ain't mugs, we ain't wasting stamina we don't need. We're going to win it high and we're going to counter hard and fast, just like the way your wife likes it. And Sammy Vokes, he gets it. Tyrese may not have. Tyrese had to go. He thought he could keep the ball on the floor. He thought we were dribbling with the ball. What a mug. What a mug. Big Sam Vokes rises up like he's racing up the apples and pears and hits it home harder than a 13-year-old just discovered against the Fox. Derby do get one back eventually, but I doubt anyone really wants to hear about that. And the great boys from Stoke did it. Lads, lasses, all you other people, because I'm from Stoke, so I probably am not educated on how to use the internet. No offence, Stoke fans, but you know I'm probably right. The Orcs are back. The Lord of the Rings, the most horrifying movie of all time, may have made us Orcs look like losers. Andrei Zivkovic, as you can see, man of the match. Boys and girls, until next time, peace. God, I'm so unfunny.